After a tough few years, the flowers are blooming and business is booming.
Hello, how are you?
Hi.
Our flowers were the light in the darkness during COVID.
But less rosy times are ahead. The Reserve Bank has lifted the cash rate for the first time in more than 11 years, leaving less money in the pockets of consumers to spend.
We rely on the customers to bring in the money so we could pay for electricity, water, rent to feed ourselves, to put food on the table.
All four of the big banks will pass on the interest rate hike in full to home loan borrowers. Existing customers with an average variable rate will see it jump from 2.92% to 3.17%. The main lenders are yet to make a call on business loans. They've also been slow to lift rates for savers, announcing just some accounts will benefit.
Deposits are at an all-time high on the back of COVID. In fact, the deposits from households is now totalling $1.26 trillion. But the irony is, the more money we save, the less likely the banks are to offer competitive rates.
Employer groups say a hike in lending rates would hit businesses hard.
So instead of making that investment, they may choose to close their doors early. And so for the average person, that might mean that a small business owner might get to the point where they're just ready to kind of give up.
Barrenjoey expects consumer confidence will also take a big hit.
About 30% of consumers or households have a mortgage, and about 60% of those are variable. So Australians are fairly susceptible to rate rises.
The big question is, how high will rates go? The nation's biggest lender expects the cash rate to hit 1.6% by February next year. The Reserve Bank says it could climb to 2.5% over time. It's a far cry from the RBA's repeated assurances that it wouldn't rise until 2024.
The Reserve Bank did give a clear signal to businesses and homeowners that rates would be lower for longer. It needs to always frame things in terms of uncertainties, and I think in this case they made a big mistake in not doing that.
This cafe owner agrees he's about to be hit on several fronts.
I've got every loan you can think of, actually. I've got a home loan, business loan, etc.
He's got a message for politicians.
Just help us. I mean, we had 2 years of pain. We tried to get our head above water, and anything can help, and go for it.
Cost of living pressures served up on the eve of a federal election.
Look at that, we got a little design.